Hello Jim, TechBuzz, new product in, and it's from my foe. These are called FiiTii, if that's what you want to call them or pronounce it correctly. HiFiPods BI Dynamic Hybrid Earbuds. Now this is the same company that sent us these guys here a couple of months ago, which are still a super cool pair of earbuds, which are tiny. So it'll be interesting to see how they pair up to these. So on the back you've got touch key, 6 noise mic, Qualcomm chipset, support aptX, BA dynamic speaker driver and rate IP67 and dust proof. So we're going to unbox them now and then we'll be back with a full review later on. So let's get moving. So the packaging is the same as before on the previous model, and that's it there. So you've got the FiiTii on that, and this one you've got the S&O. So just to give you a quick reminder, do check out the review for them. So again, we've got a nice presentation here. Up top we have got all our little bits and pieces. So you've got your extra tips, which have 2 colours, which is nice. And again you've got a nice coloured cable as well with the branding on it there as well, my foe, and that's really cool. So it's nice to see, to get a nice 2-toned cable in the box. So I'm just going to pop all them back in there and onto the earbuds themselves. I'll just pop that little lid up, and here we go. So again, you've got this really cool design, which is different than your typical earbuds cases you find. It's got a nice metal finish with texture on it as well. So by bringing it up there, you should be able to see a bit better. And again, you've got the same button option here, and you can see them lighting up there, which is pretty cool. And you've got some controls written there, and behind that will be nothing, just a sticker. So underneath you've got your USB-C cable, and you've got your probably a status light there. That's the earbuds there, pretty cool looking indeed. You can see them lighting on and off. So these are slightly bigger than the previous ones. As you can see, they've got a bigger profile, but they've got a really cool finish, and again a cool texture on them too, which is really nice. So just to compare them in size, so that's the previous ones and that's the new ones. So they're probably about twice the size, maybe a bit more. So you can see the difference variation that earbuds profiles come in, and that's what they look like there. And probably not for the smallest ears, but we're going to check them out. So you've got your contact points there, and you have got everything else that you need. So just going to pop them back in there for a second, like so. Decent enough magnet there too, they're not falling out, and basically that's what it looks like anyway. So pretty neat looking, but these still are one of my favourite earbuds. They are tiny as well, but the sound of them is mighty. So this is what we're going to be checking out this time around. So we'll be back with a full review very soon, so stay tuned after the break for that. We'll have more on them there. So you got your left and right markings in there as well. So that's just the difference between the two of them there. So we'll have a full review after the break. So we're going to take them off for a week or so, and then let you know what we think of them. So we'll talk to you then. Hello, and it's Jim back with a review of the FiiTii HiFiPods, which you would have seen unboxing there a while ago. So we've been testing these out for a while, and we're going to talk about them now. I did mention it's the same company that makes these guys, and these guys deliver a different sound stage than these boys here. And there's one notable difference as well between the two products, and it's clearly the size of the earbuds. So that's what you're looking at there. So let's have a chat and see what these are all about. So first of all, they are a larger earbud, as you can clearly see there, but they actually fit quite well, and they've been very comfortable in the ears. I know I've had to kind of push them in to get a proper fit, but that's what you're supposed to do. And they've been really good, I have to say. I'm very, very comfortable. And they haven't fallen out, which I kind of expected for such an earbud, you know. So battery life on these is actually quite good as well, up to 70 hours. But depending on your transparency modes, your ANC and your hair trim and all that, which you can toggle, and this is one of these earbuds like previous, the settings are the same on these as the previous version, and you've got up to 5 taps to change commands. So you can tap 5 times on the right hand side to change the low latency and that kind of stuff there, and you can go from low latency, mid noise cancelling and transparency. All that kind of stuff is there with 5 taps, but 5 taps is quite a lot for an earbud, but nonetheless that's what the settings are. So you're going to get around on real life terms 50 hours, which is by no means crap. Like, some headphones are only 40. These are earbuds, and they are a bigger earbud than your typical earbud that you know that's out today. In comparison to all the earbuds that we've tried here, they'd be nearly as big actually as the Soundcores in size, which are a big earbud, but again they fit well, and that's really it. So these aren't as bass heavy as the Sport now do. They're more on the brighter kind of side, I found, and for me, fine. But having said that, having the brighter effect, they do kind of give you a better overall soundstage for everything, with your highs, lows and mids, all that kind of stuff, your trebles, all them kind of things together. It kind of gives it a nice balance across the board, rather than the Sport and Outdo ones are more of a bass heavier kind of side, which these are actually, I love these earbuds here, and you know, I'm liking these too, but these are out of my two. These are still my favourite out of the two, but nonetheless I still like these, and I like the shape, the design, how they look, and again they have a different sound stage. And for me, preferring bass, it's nice to swap over and listen to different sound stages, so I get to see kind of both sides from testing so many earbuds. And it's nice to see that they don't stick the same kind of sound profile to all their products. So you have to look at it from that point of view. They'd be targeting certain products for certain people, and that's what this company seems to be doing. So that is a good thing and not a bad thing, and that's really it. Your build quality again is CNC 7 craft 7 times aero metal, which is great. It looks really, really cool. And you know, it looks like a little spaceship, really cool though. And again, it's moving away from your traditional kind of earbuds case, which we have a couple there. You have your kind of standards there like that, and then of course you've seen the Liberties there a minute ago as well. There's loads of different types of earbuds here, and sometimes been down on the table there, so you would have seen them from all the cases that we have. The choice that's out there today in earbuds cases. But the good thing is they're getting better and more design and all that kind of stuff. So your call quality is great on these as well, and these are designed for calls too. Very, very good, very, very clear, and again that's important for a lot of people, and it's good. So you've got intelligent noise cancellation as well, so it can suppress wind noise, if you get me, which is great. A new kind of feature coming in on earbuds as well, and this has that built in, and it works quite well. I've had no problems with calls both ends, so for anyone that was calling for both sides, the calls are good from my end and from the other end as well, so that's a good report to have. Right, we'll finish off with the sound first. So the sound is great, as I said. You've got your ANC, which works really well too. You've got your pass through, and you've got your mid noise cancelling, and you've got your transparency mode, and all of them work really well. You can tell the difference between the different profiles. Some earbuds that have all these profiles, you can't really tell much of a difference, or some might change the sound adjustment. Recently did a pair of earbuds, and the sound pass through turned on ANC more so than anything else, but these have got a nice difference between the profiles and what they're able to do with those profiles. Again, 5 times tap to change the profiles, and your job is done. So that's really about it with the sound. You're not going to be disappointed with them. They have got 2 BA speaker units, dynamic speakers as well, and you know, they work with games, for gaming if you want. They work fine. excuse me, and you know they've got hybrid drivers built in, and that's really about it. So onto the controls. As per usual, we have some sample or YouTube. So what we're going to do is show you how to work, and I think I might be able to actually do this with them in front of me rather than in the ears, because they're big. But we'll give it a go, and if not, we'll just place them into the ear itself and see how it gets on. So with these, you do have more than your typical controls. So volume up and down, so just make sure the right one on the right side, and we'll get going. Volume down is one tap like that, as you can see, and it's working perfectly fine. So we're just tapping over that illuminated spot there, and that works well. You know, they're the big earbuds, and they're not easy to, you know, you're not going to miss where you're going to tap unless you have tiny fingers. If you catch me drift, like, that's how it's going to work. So if you want to skip tracks, you've got triple tap. So we're going to go, it's going there. Triple tap. Reverse. There's a triple tap as well. And that's basically how they're going to work there. And of course you got your play and pause as well, built in. And you've got a double tap there for that, and a 1 second hold built in. But the controls, as mentioned, are identical to the Sport and Outdo. So that's pretty much what you're going to be getting there. So if you're starting to collect these earbuds, that's what's going to happen. So you got your volume up and down, you can skip and reverse tracks, play and pause, all that kind of stuff, and that's how basically how it's going to work, and that's what you're going to get with them. So that's really about it for the FiiTii HiFiPods with BA dynamic hybrid earbuds, and that's it. You've got aptX support as well, IP67 dust proof, and you've got 6 mics, noise cancelling, and 1 touch key, and your Qualcomm chipset as well. So overall, a pretty decent pair of earbuds, and you know, can't complain. Again, I like something that's different, and these are different and they stand out. And if that's you, you can certainly check them out. Again, 2 different products for 2 different people, more or less, I think here, but they're giving a clear message. They don't have the same sound profiles across all the products. So as mentioned, these are more bass driven. They're really an excellent pair of earbuds, and I like these as well. And of course, I like their designs. They have really nice designs. I'm moving away from the standard design that's out there today. So that's it. Thanks for watching. And oh yeah, by the way, there's no lag latency, and I'm just actually going to pop them in the ears so you can see what they look like. And that's it there. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.